Before YouTube, there was YouTube. And yes, I guess that makes no sense to you, but it made all the difference to me. Before I started creating content on YouTube, I consumed content on YouTube. But little did I know that it would transform my life in such a way that I never expected to ever create content on YouTube. I always enjoyed listening to or watching, the free movies that you could get on YouTube. But never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I would ever create content on YouTube. I always thought they were for people who either had a lot of time on their hands. But as I delved deeper into learning more about YouTube and still continue to do so now, as I finally decided to take that next step in creating more YouTube videos, I kind of wanted to just share what continuing off from where I left off in my journey as I continue to do so, and just share some of the insights. And I suppose what I'm so grateful for with what I learnt throughout the early stages of getting involved with YouTube and being a content creator there, I think what I feel like was a stepping stone for me to have a bulletproof mindset, and that was key for me. And where that actually stemmed from was actually from watching YouTube. Eventually, I signed up with some affiliate marketing agency, which then I received a book called Secrets of a Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. And what was to take place next blew my mind. It was really about. It's a book that talks about how to see money differently. It's kind of also helped me to try and understand it better. But more importantly, what I take away from it was the mindset shift. Controlling the things that you can control, accepting that some things that are out of your control are external factors, but all the internal areas within your life can be controlled by you, because you decide how you perceive the outcome of all the results you want. And I think from then was the beginning of looking into becoming not just a consumer of content from YouTube, but also creating content. So I kind of wanted to just bring that up, that it was more so for the mindset shift. Understanding how that worked for me was something that I could apply as I started my journey on YouTube as a content creator. I think looking back where I started talking about it before I took action, and I think like most YouTubers, everyone goes through these phases of looking into something where they think, I'm not ready yet, I don't have all the gear, I still need to rehearse and practice on everything that I need to get better at in providing the best quality content that I can. But right now, I feel like you're missing out if you're not just getting started. Just to circle back to like the mindset, I think when I got to read through this book and get a better understanding, it helped me to understand how I could control the internal factors of my thoughts and what best served me. And I suppose as I was doing stuff like that, I think 2 years into pretty much doing self development and self help books and other areas, which I won't go into quite just yet, as I just kind of wanted to focus on just one thing, a mindset shift. And I think when you can kind of find something that helps you to continuously like exercise your brain, and one of them for me was reading self-help books. That's something um that I really stuck with to improve how I was always thinking. It's not always perfect. There are days where I felt like shit, but still, in the back of my mind, I'd always think, "Oh, come on, Ta, let's not, shake it off, and we'll continue to look at it from a different angle." So you get to change your perspective of things, and even though it may seem challenging, you get to decide how you want to try and accomplish it, or go through it, go around it, go over it, however it may be. You get to decide. And so, getting into content creation, creating on YouTube was something that, yeah, I was nervous as hell. But and looking back at the first couple of videos, and guess what? If you're thinking about starting one yourself, everyone, and I mean everyone, goes through that phase. Unless you're a genius, then you're the only one then that's pretty good at starting a video off the bat. But for me, and I've watched most other YouTubers, popular ones, the ones that are new, with small channels, just like me. We've all done it. We've all got these cringe like videos that just makes you like, oh, shouldn't do that. But at the same time, it's still worth keeping it because you kind of get to see your own growth. So I wanted to just kind of fill you in with just something to look into. Was one thing I could think of: mindset. A mindset shift within you is in your control. And then you start to develop the discipline, other areas that you want to improve on, a new routine, and so on. All the things that get to benefit you. And when you do the internal work to help you like solidify your mindset to be, bulletproof, you'll still get the hard knocks and challenges, but it's how you get to see it differently and then try and approach it in a way where you go, right, okay, maybe that was a failure. Okay, I'll try this angle or do it this way. They're all just like stepping stones to always improve step by step in all you do. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my energy of what that was like, my experiences, my go to of where I started, and it started off from before YouTube became my life changing experience for the better. So I encourage you to stick it out if you're thinking about doing it. I just wanted to kind of share some or share one of the points that helped me to stay on track in wanting to create my own YouTube video. Even though I've already started a podcast, it's a bit different to actually doing a YouTube video, is what I realized. And I think that if I can share my journey and encourage others on theirs that are thinking about doing something like this, then by all means, like, join in on the journey. Maybe we can see each other's growth. So here's an idea. Why not subscribe? And I'll subscribe to you, and then that way we can kind of keep each other up to date with what's going on, how you're feeling, and hopefully we can get a few more other guys to get on board, and let's create our community that's wanting to support each other and uplift each other for the better. So yep, thought I'd just quickly drop this short video in as I continue to try and improve as I do some of these short videos and see where I need to improve on, what things I can also drop down to help you along your way too, because I suppose it all starts off with you're just trying to get stuff out there. And for me, I feel like I'm just trying to share, like, and be transparent with you all that, yeah, everything that I did was was unexpected, but ever since I got to a point where I started creating content here on YouTube, I've never looked back, and you can only get better from here on in. So yeah, just some thoughts, but I'll also continue to share feedback on those that may be interested in wanting to leave a comment down below on what their thoughts are, what they've been doing, what it felt like for them, and then maybe hopefully we can build a community to continue to support each other. And I'll also continue to share steps of the things that I did for trying to stay on track. I'll just mention just the mindset shift was one of them. There's a few other things that helped me along the way that I'd also like to share with you, because maybe it could be something you'd be interested in, or again, maybe not. But whatever nuggets are out there, like me, I'm using it from what I get to see on with other YouTubers, and then hopefully what I present to you to maybe one or two that you can take away and use it to the best of how you feel will benefit you too. So, until my next one, stay cool.